Years ago, when my daughter was 7 years old and my oldest son was 11, my daughter came to me and she said, her name is Tate. She came to me and she said, Dad, I just gave Dash relationship advice. A 7-year-old giving an 11-year-old boy relationship advice. I said, really? What did you say to him? And she said, well, I told him that whenever you want to break up with someone, all you have to say is, you don't know how to care for me. Well, this really confirms all of my suspicions about women. You know, when you are in a relationship for a long time, and I'm talking to you men, when you're in a relationship for a long time with a woman, you kind of know that already. That they seem to have the edge. They always know what to say. They always have it figured out. They have this narrative in their head. They've been thinking about this their entire life. They know what it's supposed to sound like. They know what it's supposed to look like. And you got a lot of catching up to do. And there was a study that was done on couples that argue. And it was saying that when men get into an argument, their blood pressure raises very fast. It rises very fast. When women get into an argument, it stays the same all the way across. Isn't that funny? There's something up here that's different, and I'll tell you what it is. They're already prepared. You know, girls are thinking about this when they're playing with Barbie dolls, they're watching their television shows, everything's about love, and they've already got it mapped out well before adulthood. But men are thinking about different things than their boys. They're thinking about guns, they're thinking about fighting, they're thinking about bad guys, cops. You know, they're being a cop, all these different things, all these knight in shining armor type scenarios. What that should tell you is that men and women both want love and conquest. They just start from different places, and so that's about the sum of it right there. But how it plays out when you're an adult is you get into these relationships, whether you're just boyfriend and girlfriend or whether you're married. How that plays out is that we as men tend to be very ill-equipped to deal with this. Did you know that 80% of the time it's the women who file for divorces? It's the women who file for them, and it's the men who want to keep the marriages, and the women don't, because they've already planned out way in advance whether they actually want to get divorced or make it work. And sometimes they've tried to make it work. But they've already worked this out. They already know what they're going to do when they're divorced. They know how it's supposed to play out. They think they've got you figured out. Now, they're not necessarily right. I'm just telling you that this is how they're made up. This is how they're hardwired. But that doesn't make them right, and it doesn't make you wrong, and vice versa. That's not what this is about. What I'm trying to tell you men is that when it comes to relationships, we have a lot of catching up to do because they've been figuring this out from a long time ago. And I'm going to kind of point you in a direction. These are two tools that helped me immensely because, like most of everybody else, my marriage has been threatened with a divorce. And I'm not ashamed to say that because if it wasn't, we'd be kind of unique because most marriages have to have that comes up on the discussion table at some point, and it's sad, but it's true. But there's two books that helped me save my marriage. I mean, and I'm not kidding. This is no exaggeration. It was a gold mine. Now I've been to counselors, and I've paid a lot of money, you know, and that did not help me nearly as much as what I'm about to tell you. Now, the one book that you really need to get, and you can get this as an ebook. In fact, both these books you can get as an ebook. I don't know if the price has changed, but whatever these books cost, it's worth a mountain of gold. And I wouldn't lie to you about that. The first one you need to pick up is called Stop Your Divorce by Homer McDonald. Now, you might say, but I'm not facing divorce right now. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a young man who's dating, who's just getting into relationships. You need to read the book. this is just good relationship advice. It's teaching men how to deal with the relationship. Now, it's good for men or women. It doesn't make any difference. The gender has nothing to do with it. But it's usually men who are facing divorce. It's usually men who get the divorce papers. And so you need to pick up the book, because this really addresses what to do when you are kind of at that point of no repair. And if it can pull you out of that, and it saved my marriage. I'm not going to lie. It saved my marriage. And it tells you exactly what to do and how to handle it. But it's a matter of not just technique, but it's a matter of changing your lifestyle by changing the way you think. It's not something that you do temporarily to make your relationship better. It's changing the way you handle relationships, period, all across the board for the rest of your life. Stop Your Divorce by Homer McDonald. I'm going to put the links down below in the description. And I'm going to tell you, the book is not well written. It's like it was dictated, or like it was taken from an interview. It's somewhat repetitive, but it will tell you everything you need to know. And in fact, if I could only tell you of one book to get, that would be it. So Homer McDonald, and you can even listen to a podcast he has. Now, he passed away a couple of years ago, but you can listen to a podcast of his on online, and it's not hard to find. But anyway, so Stop Your Divorce. And the second book is called Love and Respect by Egerson Emmerich. Egerson Emmerich is a Christian, and he helps you to understand how God defines marriage and what the parameters are. And here's his approach. And he takes it straight from Scripture. I can't remember, it's in Ephesians. But here's what he says, and this is unique. You won't hear this anywhere else. He says that it's called Love and Respect because women care about love. That's they think that love is everything, and that's all you need. And that's what if there's something's wrong with your relationship, it's lacking love or the right kind of love, and that's what they're looking for. Men define love as respect. They don't really think in terms of love necessarily. They want to be respected. But he makes the point that a woman will not respect a man that does not love her. But he puts the ball in the woman's court by saying a man will not love a woman that does not respect him. So he pulls no punches and hits it from both angles. I suggest buying that book, leave it lying around your house, and even let your wife read it. You don't even have to tell her to read it. If she sees it down on the nightstand or on the coffee table, she's going to pick it up if it says love and respect, especially if she thinks you're reading it. So pick up those two books. They're extremely valuable. You won't be disappointed. They'll keep your attention, and it'll teach you exactly what you need to know. You don't have to be going through divorce. This is just good relationship advice all the way around. And I'm going to go back to the reason why I told you this to begin with, because women have got this stuff figured out in their own minds. Now, they don't necessarily have it figured out. They think they do, but they've been working it out in their minds for decades, long before they ever met you. And you've got some catching up to do. But it's not that hard. It's not that hard, and it will change your life. It will make you a lot happier and a lot more at peace, and it will help you to find your center in yourself and in the relationship. And it'll help you. It'll show you how to stand your ground without compromising your marriage or your relationship. So check it out, guys. I'm going to put the links below. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.